Are you tired of feeling like you're always behind financially? Like no matter how hard you work or how much you earn, you're just barely scraping by? You're not alone. So many people struggle with their finances, but it doesn't have to be that way. See, the problem isn't always about how much money you make, but what you with the money you have. Today, we're debunking 4 common money myths that might be holding you back from building real wealth. These myths are sneaky. They sound logical on the surface, but they can actually sabotage your financial progress if you're not careful. This first myth is huge and it trips up so many people. It's the idea that you need to be earning a ton of money to get ahead financially. Look, I get it. It's easy to think, if I just got that raise or landed that higher paying job, I could finally start saving and investing. But the truth is, building wealth starts with mastering what you have, no matter the size of your paycheck. It's about building the right habits and making smart choices with your money. Think about it. Have you ever gotten a raise only to find your expenses magically increase too? That's called lifestyle inflation, and it's a surefire way to stay stuck. The key takeaway here is that saving isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you can make 6 figures and still be broke if you don't know how to manage your money. It's all about prioritizing saving and making it a non-negotiable part of your budget, regardless of your income. Remember, even small amounts add up over time, especially when you invest them wisely. We'll dive deeper into that in a bit. But for now, let's shatter this first myth and move on to the next. Alright, myth number 2 is all about debt. We're conditioned to think all debt is bad, evil even. And while yes, some debt, like high-interest credit card debt, is definitely something you want to avoid like the plague, not all debt is created equal. There's actually something called good debt, and it can be a powerful tool when used strategically. Take student loans for example. Yes, they can feel like a huge burden, but they're an investment in your education and earning potential. A college degree can significantly increase your earning power over your lifetime, making those loan payments worth it in the long run. Then there's a mortgage. Now, I'm a big advocate of owning your home outright, but using a mortgage responsibly can help you build equity and own an asset that appreciates in value over time. The key difference between good debt and bad debt boils down to interest rates and the potential return on investment. High-interest credit card debt offers no return and just eats away at your income, while a low-interest mortgage can help you build wealth through homeownership. The point is, don't be afraid of all debt. Just be smart about it. Use debt strategically to your advantage, but always have a solid plan for paying it off responsibly. Chapter 3. Myth number 3. Investing? That's way too risky, is it though? Now let's talk about investing. This is a big one, and I know a lot of people get intimidated by it. You might hear investing and automatically think of Wall Street, complicated charts, and the risk of losing all your money overnight. And listen, I get it. The fear is real, especially if you've never really dipped your toes into the investing world. But here's the thing, investing is one of the most powerful tools you have for building long-term wealth. See, when you invest, your money actually works you. It has the potential to grow exponentially faster than it ever could sitting in a traditional savings account. The key is to approach investing strategically, not emotionally. Don't fall for get-rich-quick schemes or try to time the market. Instead, focus on building a diversified portfolio of low-cost index funds, which are basically baskets of different stocks that minimize risk and offer steady long-term growth. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making consistent contributions over time and letting the power of compound interest work its magic. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Chapter 4. Myth number 4. I need to be rich to invest. Wrong! This last myth is one of the biggest roadblocks I see holding people back from investing. It's the idea that you need a ton of money to get started, but that's just plain false. In today's world, you can start investing with as little as a few dollars. Thanks to micro-investing apps and fractional shares, you no longer need thousands of dollars to buy into individual stocks or funds. You can literally start investing with the spare change from your morning coffee. Remember what we talked about earlier? It's not about how much you have, it's about building the habit of investing over time. Even small contributions can snowball into significant wealth over the long run, thanks to the power of compound growth. So ditch the excuse that you need to be rich to invest. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your money grow. Outrow, break free, and build wealth. So there you have it. 4 common money myths debunked. Remember, building wealth isn't about luck, it's about knowledge, strategy, and taking control of your financial future. Don't let these myths hold you back any longer. It's time to rewrite your financial story. Break free from these money myths and start building your wealth today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tips on financial freedom.